A plane takes off into the night and disappears. No distress call, no explosion, no trace. 239 people vanish. But what happened next makes even less sense. This is Final Seconds Explained. Explaining the most dangerous moments on Earth. March 8, 2014. A routine overnight flight departs from Kuala Lumpur, bound for Beijing. On board, 239 passengers and crew. Nothing unusual, no warning signs. In the cockpit, experienced pilots prepare for a standard journey. Less than an hour into the flight, the final words are transmitted. Good night. Moments later, the aircraft's transponder goes dark. From that moment on, the plane disappears from civilian radar. But the aircraft didn't crash. Military radar reveals something unexpected. The plane turned and changed course. It flew back across Malaysia and out over open ocean. For hours, it continued flying. No communication, no distress signal, just a silent aircraft moving deeper into isolation. Investigators later discover something chilling. The plane may have remained airborne for up to 7 hours. One theory points to deliberate action, a controlled deviation, suggesting someone in the cockpit changed course. But why? Another possibility. A catastrophic failure disabled communication systems, leaving the plane flying blindly. The most disturbing theory: loss of cabin pressure. Passengers and crew lose consciousness. The plane continues on autopilot, with no one awake on board. Eventually, fuel runs out, and somewhere over the ocean, the aircraft begins its final descent. No witnesses, no signals, just silence. Search teams scan vast areas of ocean. Debris is later discovered, but the main wreckage remains missing, one of aviation's greatest mysteries. The search for the missing aircraft became the most expensive search in the history of aviation. In the absence of a definitive cause of disappearance, air transport industry safety recommendations and regulations citing Flight 370 have been implemented to prevent a repetition of the circumstances associated with the loss. These include increased battery life on underwater locator beacons, lengthening of recording times on flight data recorders and cockpit voice recorders, and new standards for aircraft position reporting over open ocean. With all 227 passengers and 12 crew aboard presumed dead, the disappearance of Flight 370 was the deadliest incident involving a Boeing 777, the deadliest of 2014, and the deadliest in Malaysia Airlines history, until it was surpassed in all three regards by Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 on July 17, 2014. A plane vanished, and the world still doesn't know why, because sometimes the most dangerous moments leave no answers behind.